Hi, I'm Kathleen Baldwin, and I'm thrilled and honored to have been chosen as a Spirit of Texas author. Thank you, Texas Library Association and YART. I really appreciate it. So here's a little bit about me. I love adventure, in books and in real life. When I was in college, I taught rock climbing in the Rockies. I used to survival camp, my brothers and I, and I've even been stalked by a mountain lion. And then there was the rattlesnake. I lost an argument with that one. I also spent a lot of time in college. I loved taking college, and I'd still be there if my parents hadn't kind of complained a lot. I fell in love at least a dozen times, and I married my very own hero. He's an awesome guy, and we've got 4 amazing kids. I love writing for young adults. I think each and every one of you makes a difference in the world around you. The lives of your family, your friends, your community, even eventually, I think all that ripples out to the world. That's why I think reading is so important, because we gain experience living vicariously through our favorite characters. We get to experience their decisions and learn from that, and we watch as their decisions impact the world around them for good or for not so good. The School for Unusual Girls is my first historical adventure romance for young adults. This is the first book in the Strange House series. It's a story about girls who don't fit in. The Regency era, in case you don't know what time period that is when Napoleon was doing his rampage across Europe and trying to take over everything. It's a peculiar time because sciences are just beginning to really take off. And yet, high society in England was very restrictive to the young women. Young women were not allowed to discuss politics or the war, and they were expected to all dress alike and look alike and just be pretty and not say much. Georgiana is the hero in this book, and she loves science. She loves it so much that she's trying to do experiments, and her parents don't want her doing them in the house. So she sneaks out to the stables, and while she's doing an experiment to develop this new invisible ink, she accidentally burns down her father's stables. So that's the last straw for her parents, and they decide to ship her away to a school to reform her manners. Now this school has a very dark reputation, and they're known for being horribly strict and using severe punishments. Fortunately for Georgie, the headmistress is very unusual herself. She's actually a spy master. She's secretly training these outcast girls to become spies. You know what's super cool about this? I've done tons of research, and there really were girl spies all throughout history. You know why? Because no one suspects a young woman. Yep. Even George Washington used girl spies. So in the Revolutionary War. In fact, both sides of the Civil War used female spies. All throughout history, women have been spies. And I'll tell you more about that when I come to visit your schools. So this book is really about espionage. It's mysterious. It's told with kind of a gothic feel. There's lots of adventures, explosions, and dashing young heroes, science, secret passageways, and there's these really cool black wolf dogs. I love the dogs. And did I mention dashing young heroes? I'm really grateful that a School for Unusual Girls has been given so many lovely awards and honors. It was a Junior Library Guild selection. They even tweeted me and said, "We love this book." Publishers Lunch listed it in their 2015 Young Adult Book Buzz. Kansas State NEA Reading Circle gave it a starred review in their upcoming 2016 Best of the Best for High Schools. Scholastic licensed it for their book fairs, and there it is, right in their flyer, right next to The Book Thief, which I started jumping up and down when I saw that. That was so fun for me. New York Times Book Review called it enticing from the first sentence. And something I'm super excited about is that it has been optioned for film. That means there's a chance it might become a movie. It's been optioned by a producer for Paramount, Ian Bryce, And he's the producer of Saving Private Ryan, Transformers, Spider-Man, a whole bunch of really cool movies. So I'm super excited about that. So check out A School for Unusual Girls. It should be in your library or bookstore. If it's not, tell them to order it. Also look for Exile for Dreamers, which should be out May 24th, 2016. And visit my website. I have lots of extras there, and I love hearing from readers.